So, what's going to happen to your investments in 2023? 2022, after all, was a pretty lousy year, particularly if were an ethical investor. Well, I've told most of those who'll listen to me that I think this is going to be a good year for investments. There'll be the usual ups and downs, and I always add the proviso that I'm not a fund manager paid hundreds of thousands a year to manage and actually know about these sort of things on a day-to-day basis. How can you be so positive, I'm asked? Look at what's happening. Our country's falling apart. The thing is that the health of your investments and our own currently rather sad economy and social structure are actually pretty loosely connected. Most of the managed portfolios that we recommend currently favour the US, whose gross domestic product, GDP, the amount that everyone produces in the economy, is about 25% higher than ours. China and Asia, where they also choose to invest a larger proportion of your funds, still actually make most of the stuff that we actually consume. And Europe, of which we're sadly no longer a part, has kept its collective head rather further above water than us. And a majority of the companies which make up our own FTSE 100, the main stock market index, actually make most of their money outside the UK, so aren't directly affected in most cases by what happens in our economy. At the last glance, our main recommended balanced portfolios and fund managers have only around 15% of the money that you invested in all things Brit. Not good for Britain, perhaps, but putting a more positive spin on it, it should give investors, maybe you, more money to spend in Britain, which might then boost our economy. Anyway, I'm an optimist. I always have been, but to paraphrase one Donald Trump, which I don't really like to do, but he is quite funny sometimes. If I'm right, I'll take all the credit. If I'm wrong, it does turn out to be a lousy year, I'll take none of the blame.